In this video, I want to dive deeper into the art of sensuality and femininity. We'll explore what you can do in different areas of your life to become a more sensual and sensitive woman, because a sensual woman is always very alluring and attractive, and it is actually very enjoyable to be one. Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. On this channel I am helping you to become your best feminine self, and I'm here for you to educate and inspire. So if you like these topics, or you are already watching me but you're not yet a subscriber, take 1 second and just click the subscribe button down below and also activate the notification bell, because this really helps my channel to be shown to other like-minded ladies. You might like to know how to become a more sensual woman. I will share with you 7 very effective practical tips. And we will straightly start with tip number 1. Engage in your sensory exploration. Take time to indulge your senses. Stimulate your olfactory sense, so the sense that you are smelling with, by using and incorporating sensual and feminine fragrances or perfumes in your home, in your surroundings, and on yourself. For example, experiment with aromatherapy, using essential oils like jasmine, rose or ylang ylang to awaken your olfactory senses. Or treat yourself to a luxurious bath with scented candles and scented oils, bath oils, to pamper your skin and relax your mind. On yourself, you can try to use some high-end perfumes. There are many beautiful and very sensual perfumes that will instantly make you feel much more sensual and feminine. The reason why I am recommending to stimulate your olfactory sense especially is because with that sense we connect many emotions. Many people also have this olfactory sense as their primary sense. Me, for example. So this of course can have a tremendous impact on our mood and therefore on our energy, not only how we feel ourselves but what we project to the outside. Many people connect specific fragrances or scents with specific situations, with people, or with simply specific locations. So you can use that and include these scents in your home. For example, a luxurious scent that you smelled at some luxury hotel, or a body lotion that reminds you of a wonderful vacation or the summer. Or you can use a specific signature perfume for yourself that will make other people connect this fragrance with you. This will all increase your sensuality. Tip number 2, embrace sensual nourishment. Here we are going to stimulate our sense of taste. So you should explore the world of sensual foods that not only delight your taste buds but also nourish your body. Experiment with exotic fruits such as mango, strawberries. Prepare meals with spices such as cinnamon, cardamom or saffron, adding depth and sensuality to your dishes. You can also incorporate specific teas in your daily routine, because these can be very tasteful and taste very differently. But also when you go out for dinner, for example, try to choose a meal or a dish that you don't know yet from time to time. So try something new and pick something that spikes your interest, that sounds delicious or will look delicious. Indulge in that new experience. When you're drinking wine, also try to taste all these different facets of the wine with your senses. You should always go for quality over quantity, of course. And remember, one important thing, whatever you eat, never eat it with guilt. Always enjoy your food with all your senses in a feminine and graceful way. This will make you very sensual and attractive too. Tip number 3. Cultivate sensual surroundings. Now we are continuing with our visual sense mainly, but the other senses will also be engaged in that. So I recommend you to create a space that is stimulating your senses in a feminine way, and that evokes a sense of comfort and beauty. So incorporate soft lightening, plush textures, and sensual colors like deep reds or soft pinks in your surroundings, like your home decor, for example. Surround yourself with artwork or other beautiful sensual objects that inspire you and bring joy to your space. You can also add luxurious scented candles that will stimulate your olfactory sense at the same time, and use very luxurious soft textures such as blankets in your home, which will also engage your sense of touch or your tactile sense. Your surroundings have a big impact on you and on your mood and your feeling, and in the end, on what you project to the outside. Choose locations for dates, for example, that are kind of sensual and that will engage your sensuality. Tip number 4, connect with nature. Spend some time outside regularly in the natural world. So, for example, take leisure walks in parks or gardens, allowing yourself to feel the earth beneath your feet and feel the breeze on your skin. Engage in activities like gardening, for example, or picnicking, embracing the sights, sounds, and texture of nature. If you are lucky enough to live near the sea, use that and go walking on the sand often. Look at the waves and listen to them, smell the air of the sea. In a garden, look at the beautiful flowers and the colors, smell them, feel the wind in your hair. Spending time in nature is so effective because you can engage all your senses, and this will increase your sensuality as a woman and also your sensitivity without being distracted. Tip number 5, embody sensual movement. This is one of my favorite topics on my channel, as you might have noticed, and it is something that will dramatically increase your sensuality. Explore movement practices that connect you with your body and express your femininity. So consider trying sensual dances such as burlesque, tango, bachata, or other hip-based dances, allowing yourself to move with fluidity and grace. Or incorporate practices such as belly dancing or hula hoop in your fitness routine. By engaging your body in these sensual movement practices, you will strongly increase your level of sensuality. And as a consequence, you are going to move more sensually and walk more sensually. And of course, you will look more sensually. Because when you carry yourself with poise and grace, whether you're sitting in a cafe or walking down the street, you will appear more sensual. Tip number 6, dress in a more sensual style. This doesn't mean that you have to wear sexy dresses or the color red all the time. You can also dress sensually feminine, sensually elegant, or even sensually sporty. It is about adding a touch of sensuality or femininity to your personal style. Your personal style is an expression of your inner self. So always embrace clothing that really makes you feel feminine, beautiful, and confident in your femininity. Soft fabrics like silk or chiffon can enhance your tactile senses, while flowing dresses or skirts can evoke your sense of grace and movement. The color red is very powerful with regard to exuding sensuality. That's what I'm wearing now. But for example, in my case, red is not really my color. But I love pink. And pink is also kind of connected to sensuality and femininity, as well as all the violet colors. So just experiment with the colors from this reddish or red color palette. And don't forget about lingerie. Invest in underwear pieces that make you feel like a goddess, even though you are the only one who will see it. Tip number 7, and one of the most important things: behave and act like a lady. Manners play a crucial role in exuding sensuality and femininity. Cultivate an aura of mystery by speaking softly and maintaining eye contact when you talk to someone. Your voice can play a crucial role in feeling sensual and also being perceived as a sensual lady. Also, practice the art of listening. There is nothing more alluring than a person who truly listens to you and pays attention to others. I have actually made lots of videos about these topics that I have just mentioned. For example, I have a video on how to get a more soft and feminine voice, or how to be a good listener as a lady, or many videos on how to have a more graceful and sensual posture, how to walk more femininely. So I think I will link all those videos that are relevant with regard to this topic down below, so that you can watch them afterwards or re-watch them, because they are really packed with good advice. Of course, these areas that I have mentioned in this video are just a few of the areas that you can use to embrace sensuality and femininity. But in my experience, they are the easiest one to start with. Remember, it is about embracing the fullness of who you are and the joy of being a sensual woman. Because sensuality is a wonderful aspect of a woman, and the best is, it is very independent from age, background, or classical beauty standards. In fact, many women find that as they grow older, they become more confident and comfortable in their own skin. And this makes them look and act more sensual. Or there are many women in history, such as Cleopatra, who didn't look like the beauty standard of that time, and still was a very attractive and seductive woman due to her sensuality. So I hope you feel inspired to now embrace your sensuality and sensitivity of your senses more, no matter your background. So if you like, I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.